Hello, hello. I see we have a gang with us. Van Illustration, Comic Book Black Belt, Marv Artwork. Hello, everybody. How's it going? Had to clean off my desk because my cat has been sneezing on it. So, sorry for the delay. Who's going to join in today? I don't know. Everybody in the chat is welcome to join. The link is at the beginning of the chat. So, and of course, I have to. Oh, okay. I'll be back in 1 second, guys. Sorry. Okay. Hey, Crimson Owl Comics is here too. So who's going to dare join me today? I put out the word. I didn't really get confirmation from anybody, but I figured I'd stream and see who wants to come on and chat or pimp their comic. It is a cool 77 degrees here today, but it's a freaking 60% humidity. So there's that. Let's see. Let's see how we do this. All right. So there's the link if you want to come. Busy inside, but I keep on pushing. You go, Crimson Owl Comics. That's how we all do it. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. I can't wait for fall. The cooler weather. This heat is killing me, I tell you. It's good to see a gang in the chat at least. What's new with everybody? Are you working while I work, or are you chilling out on a Sunday? All right. And give the video a like so more of our friends can see it. So, wish I could join in. The kiddos won't allow it. I hear you, Van. But we have, we have some people. Okay. Let me get them. We have, Marv.
Hello, how are you, Pete? Can you hear me?
All right. And we have Russ.
Guys.
Oh,
Yes.
great.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
So you're both
So
working?
what's up? Everybody is joined today. Yeah.
Yep.
Starting this panel, inking this panel.
Cool.
Oops.
What you up to, Russ?
Fiddling with email files. Yeah, great
That's always
fun.
fun.
Yeah, I'm having to export some of the email files out of Indiegogo so that I can send emails out to everybody on my list this week.
Cool. So for those that don't know, you set up an Indiegogo page where people could put their email and find out about the project when it goes live.
Yeah. I started off with my own MailChimp service, which people can sign up to anytime. But Indiegogo now do up to 6 months where you can put a preview page so that you can collect people's email addresses, which is a very cool feature that Kickstarter doesn't have, actually. So even more reason to go over there. And so I pulled off those emails today, and I'm merging the two sets of lists and then uploading them to my MailChimp account so that I can email people this week, because I'm going to start emailing because I'm inking this month, and the campaign launches on 1st of September.
Excellent.
That's awesome. Super cool.
Yep.
That art's looking nice, Marv.
Thank you. Yeah. This is driving me crazy, this panel, because I never did an explosion before, so I'm still learning. It is a learning process. Everything that I'm doing in the comic, backgrounds and everything.
It looks good. Looks good.
Crazy. Thank you so much. I hope to deliver what I have so far to my buddy Ricardo to make to clean the drawing. So let's hope that the 15th of August I'm able to deliver him almost the comic, all the comic.
Oh, fantastic.
Let's hope for the best. Yeah.
Yeah, it's, little by little, we all get there.
Oh, yeah. And you, Pete? Always retro?
Retro's moving along. I've sort of been working a day job this past month, so I've had less time to work on it, but it's getting done slowly. Definitely, I put out word that I'm going to get it done this year. When I get closer to getting Angst done, then I'll secure a date. But for now, I'm just keeping it open.
Mm-hmm.
But it's going well.
So have you seen a good movie this past week?
I watched Umbrella Academy.
I've seen
on Netflix.
Overlord on Netflix.
Oh, Overlord? That's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I haven't seen that yet. Yeah.
What'd you think of it?
I have to keep up. I saw the last season. Yeah, I don't know the comic, but I enjoyed the series. Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Cool. So we have
And you, Russ?
Marcelo.
Movies?
Oh no,
So-
I don't get time to watch the TV. Occasionally I get to sit down and watch like an episode of something with my wife. So we've been watching something called Waking the Dead, which is like a 10 or 15-year-old cop series. And we've just been picking up an hour at a time. Just so that there's something for the two of us to sit down and watch together. But other than that, I tend to just watch YouTube or draw comics.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's only so much time.
Yeah, there is.
And day job.
Right. You can share that if you want to, because it's more interesting than my ugly mug while I'm looking gormless at lists and lists and lists of text.
Let's... This. There we go. There's Russ's project.
Can you not get rid of my mug and put that on instead of my mug, and then everybody gets an equal share of the...
Let's see if that works. Well, that's what happens. Let's see if this... Oh. StreamYard is fussy. Let's see. Yeah. This is how it goes.
Yeah, that page is insane.
Yeah. Do we get your voice too, Russ? Or did we lose your voice when we lost your face? Let's see.
There we go.
Okay.
There was an experiment.
Yeah, so we can't get rid of your face.
No, just get rid of the page then. Otherwise, everybody else
There's
is
a problem
work
with the
is
sound too.
Well,
yeah. Am I here? Am I here?
Well,
Am I here?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yes, we hear you.
Right. Get rid of my page,
you
because
can talk-
otherwise people can't see what you're doing. There you go. There we are.
Yeah, I noticed, like, I don't know. I got to watch some tutorials.
No, I think it's it kind of works out that it makes your webcam your primary source, and then if you share your screen, it only goes into a big version of it. You can't say, "Oh, make my screen the primary source." I just don't think it lets you do that. Can't really complain though. It's a clever piece of kit, and we use it for free. So what the hell?
Yeah. Most definitely.
I'm now going to continue struggling with comma-separated value sheets. Ah.
Savan says, from the sounds of it, Russ's Indiegogo goes live on September 1st. Only death can save us.
That's the one.
Yeah. That's the one.
Yeah.
Can you hear me okay? Because I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Can't hear me? I can hear everybody.
Kind of like, well,
Hello, hello.
Hello?
it's because
There is a little delay.
Maybe I must. I'm going to refresh.
Okay.
Because I can't.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
All right. It happens. All right. And now we have Mario. Can you hear us now?
I can hear you, but if you were possessed by a demon, something like that.
Oh no.
Yeah, both of you, yeah. Russ is laughing. Yeah, I can hear that, but like if you were possessed, I'm gonna change my phones, my pieces. Let's see if I can.
Oh, dropped out again. He'll come back. Add technology. Gotta love it. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. No. Yes.
Do I still sound like a demon?
No. No, that's okay. No, that's
Oh. Okay.
okay. 100%. I think it's the new headphones that I have. Something happened. I don't know. They work okay. They work okay in the live stream that I did, but today I don't know why I'm having problems. But no, it's okay. Thank you.
Okay. Cool. No problem. You want to tell people about your project, Mario?
Yeah. My project is called The Sin Killer. It's a war / horror story about a priest who goes to the Vietnam War and lost his faith there. When he loses his entire platoon, is the only survivor, and he comes back from the war, and he decides to use his power that he discovers fully when he lost his partners, his friends, and he decides to hunt down bad guys with a raven and a Doberman. He gave them powers. The raven is called Gabriel, and the Doberman is called Michael. They both have powers, like I said, and they are undead. They are both undead, and they hunt bad guys for the Sin Killer to bury them alive. And then, if they come out of the grave, the hunts begin, and they are chased by Gabriel and Michael. It's gonna be a fun story. I hope people dig it.
Sounds good.
Sounds cool. Yeah.
Thanks. A year with this. Yeah.
Well, it takes what it takes.
Yeah. Between writing and thumbnailing and penciling, everything else, and now inking. Man, takes too much time.
Comics aren't for the faint-hearted.
Yeah, but it's gonna be worth it. I think. I hope. I hope it's gonna. At least I wanna to make it. I want to say that I have a comic done.
Yep.
And yeah, that's my goal.
Cool beans.
And you guys, how long are you working on the project?
How long have you been working on it, Russ?
I think I wrote the story. Last September, so I suppose it's nearly a year. And then I put out the 8-page preview in January. Then I got swamped with work, and then the beer virus came along, and I didn't have any work. So sorry, there's a motorbike going for it outside. It's very loud and inconsiderate. So the beer virus came along and all my work dried up. So that was the moment where I had time to do the book. So silver linings and all that. Silver linings.
Yeah. Well, I created Retro when I was in my teens, but sort of developed him on and off, just like built on essentially just an image, what I originally did, an image and a name, and really, what was it? It was around 2009 that I was like, I've been working in comics for so long, I should probably like do a comic, and got a penciler and did a couple of pages, but that didn't work out. Penciler went on to do just pin-up work. Decided comics were too much work. Found another penciler, and because I haven't, I've been inking other books and focused elsewhere. It's only now that I'm like really committed to finishing the first issue and getting it out. So, like I said, sometime this year. So it's been a long time coming.
Well, good things come to those that wait.
Yeah.
So it's our year this year, right?
Yeah.
I hope. Yeah, I hope.
Yeah. Yeah, my book will hopefully be in people's hands before Christmas. So
that would be nice.
Yeah, I hope to. Yeah. I don't know yet, but I hope this year too.
That'd be cool.
Like December, something like that. I don't know. Then I have to talk to my buddy Ricardo to know his schedule and if he's able to finish the book this year. So if he can't, no worries.
If you are going to do any kind of crowdfunding, I wouldn't leave it any later than I am, which is September. And I wouldn't start it any earlier than, say, March next year. I think there's that Christmas period and the 2 months either side of it that are quite difficult for crowdfunding.
Okay, I didn't know that. Thank you, Russ. Yeah. Little tricks that we need to know, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, I've just learned from what other, going around and finding out what other people have got to say on it. And it does seem to be that period of time isn't great. There's no real hard data on, what day of the week or what time of the day. But certainly time of year, Christmas makes a big difference.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, once you pass Halloween, it's like everybody's wrapped up in
well, mine
shopping.
Mine will wrap up at the end of October because it's a 60-day maximum campaign. So hopefully I'll miss it. I'll just sit just outside the window. Fingers crossed, anyway.
Yeah. Well, then you can do in demand.
That'll stay up. Yeah, in demand, and hopefully I can do something for Halloween to finish off the campaign.
Great. So Russ, how is your wife?
Yeah, she's good. Thanks. Yeah, she's recovering now, and we after every operation with things like this, it has to go to histology, which is to double check that there's no nasty cancer or anything like that. And we've had those results back, and everything's good. So we can get back on with our lives now, which is nice. Last 2 or 3 years have been an absolute mare. We've had people die on us and all kinds of shit going on, and her illness in the middle of that just wasn't well timed. But life goes on, and she's fine now. Thank you. Yeah. Just getting stronger and stronger. So hopefully she'll be back in the gym within a couple of months and feeling better.
Yeah. Wish her well.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'll mention my brother, which some people know, has another Kickstarter, his 14th, currently happening, which is for Pop Kill issue 2. You can go to Kickstarter and type that in and check it out. It's going to be, I think, 5 issues. So this is the second issue. If the campaign goes really well, then they'll include issue 3 into it. They tried the same thing with the first campaign, but I don't think it reached the points they were going for. But it did really well, and this one was funded within 10 hours or something.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Wow.
And the goal was 30,000, so it's not cheap.
No. Nice. Very nice.
Yeah. So one day we'll do that good.
Yeah, I'll be happy if I can sell 100 copies. I'll be in heaven just to be able to put something out and be able to put 100 copies out. I'm gonna feel good with that. Yeah.
That's a good goal.
Yeah, I think 100, and then we'll see.
Yeah, I'm the same. As long as I can cover the print costs and everything on the first one.
Yeah.
It's about building. For me, it's definitely about building an audience. So as with any business, you can't expect the first foray, the first season, the first idea to be the one that makes you lots of money. Not that I'm in it to make lots of money, but it would be nice to have it so that it could be the thing that was your main income. That would be really cool. I don't really want to draw pages for other people anymore unless I can help it. Certainly in the first one, if you can get 100 or 200 people interested, it's a really good start.
Yep. Jose Gonzalez is here. He says, "Oh wow, 3 for 1, all inking." Well, I think two of us are inking.
I'm playing with CSV files. Sorry, I'm trying to get my mailing list sorted. This is the reality of what we do. Is that it isn't all just drawing. I wish it was just drawing, but I've been trying to get my head around bloody CSV files.
Wouldn't life be easy if it was just about the art?
Yeah, wouldn't it? Yeah.
In my case, not sanding all day. So
is that are you a carpenter?
No, I'm not a carpenter. I just get wood like this. You know, this was my boss who gave me yesterday to be able to be on live streams, and he gave me this.
Right.
What I do there is to sand everything, put the piece in condition to be able to be painted. That's my job.
Cool.
That's my job.
Oh.
Yeah, I put everything very nice to get the varnish done.
Super skills.
Right. Yep.
Proper job.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's for the United States. This wood. Yeah. I mean,
it looks good.
Yeah, it's the kitchens are amazing. Beautiful.
Nice.
Beautiful.
It's amazing who you find on your email lists, isn't it?
You don't have to tell us.
Nah. No, I don't want to drop any names.
So you're working on the restaurant, Pete?
I'm sort of organizing a home right now. It's like I had a day job where I was working in a food truck for a couple weeks, and I got a better offer, meaning money wise and also flexibility. So I'm mostly just organizing a home and / business so that they can be more productive. So that's easier on me. Last week didn't go so well, but I've talked to the person I'm working for, and they had some drama in their life, so
No.
yeah, stuff happens everywhere.
Shit happens.
Yep. So Jose says, in response to Russ working on what he's working on, it counts. LOL. Housekeeping goes with it. Yeah. Us independent creators do everything. So
everything.
That's right.
I didn't have to make dinner tonight though, so that was good.
said anybody who follows me on Facebook, I randomly ask questions or post about what I'm working on or any sort of thing. But I got a response from my friend Paul Kijiji on one of the recent posts, and he talked about he was happy to see his friend's project get funded, and let's see if I can remember. It's Killaroo is his friend's character, and the Four Horsemen are somebody else's characters, and they sort of did a crossover one shot. And I went over to the Kickstarter page, and it looked like a lot of fun. So I pledged to it. Now it's in Australia, so shipping is killer. But I was like, that sucks. But it's not the creator's fault, so I still pledged to it.
It is quite expensive, but I mean, I've got to.
Yeah,
I think I've got to charge around $15 for postage to the States.
that's reasonable.
Oh, well, I'm glad you said that. I'm quite happy to charge 15 now. This, so I will. I think if it's just the book with whatever I put in it, like stickers or whatever, it's $15. If it's the book plus a couple of A4 prints, I think it's the same as well. But if I want to send out an A3 poster, I'm going to have to do it in 2 packages. So I think that may end up being. It could possibly go as far as 25, which is it's just starting to get so steep. So I might have to take a cut on that.
Now this is probably something you won't want to do, but I've heard of campaigns where what they do in that case, like in the case of, it would be X amount more shipping, and they really didn't want to do that to people. They would just send you the file and have you print it yourself.
Oh yeah, no, I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
I think people I think they like something in the post. I think what I've got to do is I've just got to look at at the amounts. I mean, $15 isn't terrible if you're getting a book. So that's like they'd end up being $40, and you could have stickers, postcards, 2 pin-ups, and the book signed. I think that's probably okay. And then I could, if I just added another, say, $5 for the sending of the poster on top, and just but charge maybe $10 for the poster, then that would, I think maybe that'd even things up, and people would feel like they were getting value for money. Because it will be like it'll be an A3 poster, and I've heard that people don't like you folding the posters, so it's either fold the poster or pay a little bit more for shipping. So
yeah, I don't like folded posters.
No, so
myself,
and the poster will be worth it. Honest.
Oh yeah, I know it will. I know it will.
I'm thinking of doing like as an extra for the poster, sort of similar to the way that you had all 4 judges death. The judge death. There was a double page spread from the original 2000 AD Brian Bolland story, and all 4 of the judges, the evil judges, were in a double page spread, so that would have been like an A3 poster. And I'm kind of going for something along those lines, so that you can have all 4 of the pillars of light, the 4 horsemen together. and have that coloured by magnificent Mike Summers, if I can get hold of him.
That would be cool. That reminds me, I saw Good Omens finally.
Oh yeah, that's
I mentioned
really
it
good.
before, but
Yeah,
it's freaking fantastic. It's
yeah, it is. It really is. It's got a really good vibe to it.
Yeah, it's like I thought I would like it, and I thought it would be okay, but I really liked it. It was very,
I thought
very
it was
well
very
done.
British.
Yeah,
I thought it was very British.
that
Very
it
British.
was.
I really enjoyed it. I want to something I do
Yeah.
want to be able to see is the Umbrella Academy season 2, because I did watch
Yep.
the first season, and I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, I finished season 2, so it's good.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
They didn't ruin it then after having such a good start.
Nope. No.
Good.
Yeah, it gives more with each character. I liked it.
Cool.
I'm still pissed with Disney about for what they done with Daredevil, and I won't forget that.
Well, what have they done now?
Well, they canceled the Netflix had to cancel the show. Luke Cage,
Which
Jessica Jones,
shoot?
Daredevil.
Oh, that stuff. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I did
still mad
enjoy.
about it.
I did enjoy Luke Cage. Really, I thought they absolutely nailed that. I enjoyed The Punisher,
Yeah,
and
the
I
Punisher was-
I enjoyed
Yeah.
most of the first season of Iron Fist, but the second season was just piss poor, and had to turn it off. I got bored with the other one, the girl,
Jessica Jones.
Yeah, I just
Jessica
got
Jones,
bored.
yeah, the second one.
I just got bored. But the one with they got them all, Daredevil was fabulous, and the
Yeah.
Defenders, when they got them all together, I absolutely
Mhm.
loved that. Like all the characters worked really well off each other, all of them, and really enjoyed it. So yeah, it's a bit of a bummer that they took it off, but what are you going to do? Marvel and Disney are just a fucking basket case at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, I thought Punisher was excellent. Daredevil, all 3 seasons. That was like really good stuff in there. And Charlie Cox was definitely the perfect Daredevil. Matt Murdock.
Yeah.
They nailed every character in that with the actors and actresses. It just nailed it. Brilliant.
Yeah, Kingpin and
yeah.
I actually want to go back and watch it again.
I might,
because it was so good.
Yeah. If I get time.
My wife don't like. Sorry. My wife don't like superhero movies, but she loved Daredevil.
Right, cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
It definitely had a vibe to it. It was good.
Yeah, realistic. It was realistic, very realistic. So we know if Netflix is interested in our characters, so we can be happy for that, because we know that they're gonna cast and do a good job with that, right?
I don't care if they want to buy my character. I will completely sell out.
Well, I don't know if you guys checked out Warrior Nun. Warrior Nun was a comic by Ben Dunn, and I didn't think it's like I picked up random issues of the comic back in the day, and I don't even remember reading them. I was just like, oh, this looks cool, and I kind of just had it and flipped through it and whatever. But the show, I thought the show was pretty good.
Yeah.
It's like it really did a good job of telling a story and introducing the characters and just possibilities of where it can go are endless. So it's like there is hope for the random independent creator. Although I believe Ben Dunn mentioned on Facebook that he didn't take a dime for it. He didn't, he's like, just gave him the rights to do it as a show.
Blimey.
And I was like, that's interesting.
Yes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be honest. It's not something I think about. I don't lay lay awake at night hoping to get
Right.
to get a film deal. I'm only interested in comics. That's it. If I can make enough money to live with comics, that's the end of it. End of the story.
Yeah.
I'm not really not that bothered.
But who knows? Who knows?
Oh yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm ideologically opposed to it. I'm not. I'm just saying that's not
your goal. Your
my
goal,
vision.
yeah.
That's not my goal.
Yeah.
Yes, and
Yeah.
it was just.
I mean, you'd be mad if somebody came up to you and said, "We want to offer you money to do a series of your, make your character a TV series." You'd be bonkers not to take the cash.
Yeah,
of course you would. You'd be absolutely bonkers. But at the same time, that's it's not what I'm focused on.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same difference as somebody wants to. What do they call it when they make toys out of your property?
action figure.
Oh, now you see, I'd be far more interested. I'd be far more interested in action figures. I could see my characters as action figures, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
They were designed that way.
Yeah.
They were designed to be all ages, fun characters. So kind of that works with action figures.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see. Jose says, let's see. Started watching Umbrella Academy. Starts like a time traveling soap opera, but that was that was expected. Haven't gone past the first episode. I like the mix of everything they have in it. Yeah, it's really a fun show. I like all the actors in it and the characters and story.
There's a lot of comic book shows now. We have
Too many.
too, Lucifer, yeah.
Yeah.
Too many.
Too many. Not enough. Well, it's like anything. As long as they make
Money.
a good version of it, I don't care. It's like, a couple of years ago, people were saying too many zombie movies or too many zombie TV shows, or
Yeah.
It's like it's always going to be. There are always going to be a too many of whatever is popular.
Yeah, that's true.
It's funny. My friend Lisa, she loves zombie movies, and she'll watch anything. Like, she has cable, and she goes through the listings of everything available looking for zombie movies, no matter how bad they are. But then she'll watch 28 Days Later, which I think is a good movie.
Yeah.
But she watched it at least 30 times now.
I've done that with Predator and Aliens. Maybe 20 times, or The Fly, the same, Jaws. So yeah.
Yeah, one of my all-time favorites is Tron.
Yeah, I like that.
It was a cool movie.
Yeah, they're gonna make a third one, I heard.
Oh.
So, yeah, the second one wasn't as good, but it still had its moments, and the music was phenomenal.
Yeah.
You know.
It was a great sequel, in my opinion. They didn't done a bad job like they did with Terminator, or Aliens, or Predator, or Jaws.
All the things we love.
Yeah, RoboCop. Yeah.
Oh yeah, RoboCop is like very few movies you can point out and say that was perfect from start to finish. And the first RoboCop, that was one of mine. That was like, it's just perfection from start to finish. You know,
I'd buy that for $1.
Yeah.
Yep.
Does it hurt? Does it hurt?
That.
Yeah. So many memes there. So many. How would say the one liner?
Yeah, one-liners. Yeah.
One-liners,
quotes.
Yeah.
Yep. You're fired. Throws him out the window.
Yeah, that was a great movie. We don't get that anymore. We don't get that anymore.
They just remake old movies and ruin them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jose says, I rewatch Blade Runner at the drop of a hat. Yeah. I've seen that movie so many times. I love that movie.
The end is amazing. The end is amazing. Rutger Hauer talking about the universe and what he could see. That was poetry. That was poetry.
Yeah.
We lost him too. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember I was at a Comic-Con, and I think it was New York, one of New York's conventions, and they had a green room. For whatever reason, they let me in. And they sitting like a couple of tables away from me was Rutger Hauer, and I was like, "Oh man, he's right there! So awesome!"
Lady Hawk was a great movie too with him. I really love. I think it was the first movie with that Michelle Pfeiffer did. Lady Hawk was. I saw that movie so many times too. Did you saw Lady Hawk?
I did. I would have to see it again because I don't remember most of it. But I think
Rutger Hauer beating people up, basically. That's it.
Oh, okay. I think that's one of his favorite movies. Lady Hawk. Yeah. I remember movies like Hudson Hawk.
Oh God.
I
you know
love
what?
that movie.
I never actually watched that movie. I've never seen
No,
it.
I
you
really,
know,
Just
it,
heard how bad it is.
yeah, lots of people
but
said how bad it was, but I enjoyed it. It's just one of
yeah, me
those
too.
things.
Especially when they are about to steal the horse. That part is hilarious. I love it.
Yeah,
He,
it's just
he's very
over the
entertaining
top.
to watch.
Yeah,
He's probably one of the last sort of proper film stars, isn't he? I mean, he's not a proper film star. He's not like Robert Redford or Clint Eastwood.
right.
He's not that. He's not in that. You know, they've gone. Those people, not quite, but their ilk has moved, and sort of like the next people down the line from them would be people like Bruce Willis, I think. But even them, even those people, they've now moved on, and you don't get stars like that anymore. You don't get people fill the screen the way they used to. It's. I was watching a Bond movie the other day with Sean Connery, and it's just the movie. You know, the old ones. They're fairly crap, really. But Sean Connery he just filled the screen. He was just so fabulous. It's like anything with Clint Eastwood in. Clint Eastwood is the same in everything he does. It's just Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
But he's just so damn watchable.
Yeah.
And that's what I think Bruce Willis has about him, is he's very, very watchable.
Yeah,
There's a few of the older actors that aren't that old. You know, older actors like Samuel L. Jackson or who else is like that?
Clooney.
Yeah. They're kind of extremely watchable. They're almost, it's almost a tactile sort of thing to watch them in a film, and they fill the screen. But the new wave, are just there's nobody out there really. Nobody does it.
Denzel also is one of those guys. I watch if Denzel makes a movie, I'll watch it. Period.
definitely. Yeah, I mean, it has more to do with just the Hollywood changing and the times changing.
Yeah.
Like, there's no more sort of movie stars. It's just actors who star in movies.
No.
It's like celebrity. The celebrity has changed.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, today you can be a celebrity for being a celebrity. You don't actually have to have done anything.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
It used to be the case that celebrities were actors or, dancers or musicians or artists or people that did something that was slightly out of the ordinary and got paid a stupid amount of money for it. That's a celebrity. Now it's just people that turn up on telly for 15 minutes. That's it. There's
MTV and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's just crap.
Yeah.
So
or Instagram.
Yeah,
or Instagram or the band TikTok.
That's true.
TikTok is going to be huge. We're going to ban it. Huge. It's going to be huge.
But it's like a
lot of good people over there.
People on there. 5% of the people doing good stuff, and then everybody else doing porn and falling down the stairs and who knows what.
Yeah. Who the hell cares?
No.
So celebrities just rubbish, and it's just poured into this vacuousness that is culture these days. But don't worry, it'll turn around. It'll turn around. It always does. Things roll round. It will.
If Russ has anything to say about it, it will all turn around.
Yeah. I'll make sure it hurts some people.
So we have Abe in the chat. Hey, y'all. Hey, Abe.
Hello, Abe.
If anybody's watching and wants to join in, I'll throw the link up again.
Just come in, because we've run out of interesting things to say.
We're talking about celebrities here, so
celebs. Oh no. I'm just checking through my email list and there's people on here that have died.
No,
That's terrible.
man.
I think Jeremy will be a great celebrity on YouTube, Russ. Jeremy is hilarious.
Jeremy?
Yeah, Jeremy. Yeah.
Who's Jeremy?
Jeremy.
Jeremy, the Lucifer's character of the show.
Oh, the sock puppet.
Yeah. That's gonna be.
Yeah, Jeremy. Yeah, he's gonna. Yeah, he's got his own agent already. Actually, the sock puppet's got his own agent. So I understand he was doing some kind of photo shoot.
I don't know, Jeremy.
You gotta know. You gotta know.
You gotta know who Jeremy is. It's Firestorm. It's Lucifer's sock puppet, and occasionally he asks questions. And his
I don't know.
His claim to fame, he is the only person so far who has said, "I'm sexier than Lucifer." So there you go.
It's an amazing character. I love it.
We have who do we have on Monday? We have I've forgotten his name. Robert, is it? Robert Geronimo, that's it. He did. Sorry,
Blood Realm.
Yeah, Blood Realm. Yeah, he did Blood Realm for Alterna. That's it.
Alterna.
Words. I don't know words. Yeah, what are you going to do? So he'll be on Monday, and we'll be asking him about Blood Realm, and I think he's got more Blood Realm to come. So that'll be interesting to find out.
Cool.
I have the first reaches.
He's got Blood Realm Tome, which is something he's been working on.
Ah, right. Okay, that'll be what it'll be flogging to us on Monday then. I'm interested to talk to him because he seems like a nice guy and he's very, very talented. So
So he'll be on Monday on where? Just on YouTube in general?
Is it just us? Is it just us? Is it just us? I don't know. Is it just us? That's our show. That's the show you were on. Indeed, Peter. Yep. If you remember.
Yeah. First guest.
You were our first guest.
First guest.
I started it all.
Yes. So so he'll be on Monday, 8:00 UK time. Remember that.
Will he be drinking?
I have no idea, but I will be heavily.
Okay. I didn't need to drink that day. I was up too long.
I've been drinking on and off since Wednesday because I had a tooth pulled out.
No,
wasn't nice.
Yeah. Never is.
So I'm not sure if Jose is going to try to come on. He says, I don't have the camera that's suitable. Then again, I'm just penciling like it was inking. We shall see. If you just have audio, that's fine. We're just yakking.
Yeah, we're just shooting the breeze. So,
Yeah.
Do it.
Come on.
Do it.
Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper. Did you see the other day? Dolph Lundgren was saying happy birthday to
Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzenegger, yeah, and he was saying he came up with a story. He said I knew Arnold before we'd worked together in the film industry when I was still a fighter. He said, and said the next time I saw him, we worked together on Conan the Destroyer. And he said, and this was before we worked on I think this is the way the story went, before we worked on the Rocky film. And he said, while I was on, because obviously Arnold Schwarzenegger wasn't on the Rocky film, but Dolph was. And he said, I was training for this Rocky film. And he said, and at the time I was married to Grace Jones, and she was having parties all the time. He said, so I wasn't getting any bloody sleep whatsoever. He said, and there I was in the middle of the night, and there was a knock on the door. And he said, I went to the door and said, who the bloody hell is that? And he said, I heard this voice from the other side going, it's your trainer, come to check on your abs. And he opened up the door and he said, there he was with a cigar in his mouth, big smiling. And it was just the way he retold that story. I'm not into celebrity stories, you're into celebrity, but those guys seem to be pretty genuine and quite good fun. And it was just a nice story. It was just really good. You just imagine that voice from the other side of the bloody door.
I saw that talk a few months ago with Dolph Lundgren, and it was very, very good one.
I like him. He seems to be all right. He's not got too much of not too much on himself. He seems to be a good bloke.
Yeah.
He was quite a good fighter as well. He was a kickboxer. He was quite a good fighter.
Yeah. He was a champion.
So you got to respect. I mean, people that have actually gone out there and done it. They're not just it's not just choreography. I mean, I have a lot of respect for Keanu Reeves and the kung fu stuff he did, but he'll admit himself it was all choreography. It was effectively like a dance. He had to train for it. He had to be good, but it was a dance. Whereas somebody like Dolph Lundgren has actually gone out there, trained and fought before he started doing it in front of a camera, and it's believe you me, it's completely different. I have some experience.
What do you feel like somebody like Tom Cruise, who does does stunts?
Do you know he's only that big in real life?
That big?
He's ickle. He's an ickle man. He's only ickle.
He's not that small.
All right, that big. I was actually totally on his side. I was totally on his side actually when he was talking about giving what's his name that singer a bit of a kick in. What was his name? The young guy, or young? Everyone's young these days, aren't they? I can't remember. The kid singer, I can't remember his fucking name. Anyway, sorry, I swore then. Anyway, he called him out and wanted to fight with him. So he said, "Yeah, all right, let's do it." And he bottled out of it. It's funny.
I don't think I know what you mean, but I could probably guess the singer, although I forget his name too at the moment. Blonde hair.
Yeah, he's blondish and he's young and he was
Selena Gomez was his former girlfriend.
Who the fuck is Selena Gomez? How do I know that? No? How am I supposed to know celebrities' names? I don't care.
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber.
You said blonde, and I got there.
Yeah, he apparently called him out for a fight. He said, "Let's do a cage fight." It's like, Justin, I'll give you a bloody cage fight, mate. You might be half my age. You ain't coming. You ain't getting out of there. You ain't getting out of there alive.
Russ is calling Justin out on my show.
Yeah, right now.
Come on, Justin, show up.
Right now.
Right
Justin,
now.
Come find me. I'm not getting on any jet. I don't have the money. You come find me. We'll have a fight.
I don't know what I'm doing right now. I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, 99.9% of the time, we don't either.
I don't know.
I don't know what I'm saying half the time. I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay. Okay, I think I'm going to ink wash a little bit.
Oh, well, okay, ink wash.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
Okay. We're gonna have a new what's the name of that movie with the kid who's the Home Alone remake.
Oh.
They are going
Oh,
to
really?
ruin Christmas. Yeah, I saw that yesterday.
Why?
Yeah, why? Why?
Isn't he too old? Too old to be home alone?
Yeah, yeah. They are screwing Christmas. They are screwing Christmas again. Yeah, no originality whatsoever, and that's
Yeah.
it. What we said earlier. So that's what we get from Hollywood.
Yeah, it's to be expected. I mean, back in the day before internet, you just didn't hear about the thousands of films that were exactly like everything else. Now we're like fully informed about all the remakes and reboots and yada yada
Yeah.
yada.
Because the entertainment media is just shite.
Yeah, that's why
Well,
everybody's
especially
saying
now. Especially now, there's no new movies, and for the past 3 months, they've been saying, "Okay, this movie's date has been moved, and this movie's date hasn't been moved," and oh my god,
90% of entertainment media news was just drama anyway. So
yeah,
they've lost. Not only have they lost any of the actual sort of real release dates and that kind of stuff, but they've also lost the drama because nobody's doing anything.
Yeah.
yeah, everybody's stuck at home.
Yeah. Ready to buy our comics.
Yeah.
I did read. I only read the title, but I did read that Keanu Reeves is writing a comic book.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you see, like I like Keanu Reeves, but once again, it's this celebrity author bullshit. It's like, has he ever wanted to write a comic book before, or is this just something his agent said was a good thing for him? Like what,
I'm not
why
sure.
don't
Yeah.
you fuck off back to acting, Keanu? I like you, but fuck off. Unless, of course, you
I
want an
think he's
artist
writing.
for it, you can come find me.
I think he's writing a comic. Only God will save us.
Oh, yeah, guy was.
Yeah, I guarantee he's got a bigger bloody mail list than me. Mind you, thank God for that, because this is a right pain in the arse.
Let's hope that what's her name? The Hilton chick, Paris Hilton, doesn't do the same.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Only vacuous
she's
people can save us.
She disappeared.
Yeah,
Her own backside, I heard.
maybe God exists after all.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yes.
But I think Mark Hamill does comics too, right? You have a comic book, I think, or a publishing company or whatever. I
Yeah.
think he's,
In all fairness, Mark Hamill has been doing so many different things for so long. It's just, just like he gets a free pass from me. He's the best
really?
joker. He's the best joker ever. So
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Get away with it.
So he gets a pass. All right.
I would normally say that Keanu got a pass as well, but not in this case. Leave my comics alone, bitch.
It Came from the Radio has joined the chat, and he says, "I'm waiting for the first corona-related superpower." I think somebody probably already done it.
It's a super cough.
Super cough. And he says, "Damn, how do you really feel about Keanu?"
I love Keanu Reeves. I really do. I think he's fantastic. Yeah. But it's just another example of people wandering into an adjacent industry or art form that they've never really been that bothered by, because their agent says, "Oh, it'd be a really good idea if you did this." And of course, what that does is it takes away the oxygen in the room from people who are trying to do it.
You can tell, though. You can tell after the fact. You can tell if they were really into doing what they did, or it was just something that, was meant to make them extra money or whatever.
Okay. All right, I'm not going to give him the Mark Hamill free pass, but I'll give him the benefit of the doubt until I see the book. If the book is shite, okay, then I'm not having any of it.
And by the way, it came from the radio is my friend Mark Torres. So hey, Mark. Then we have Jose back. The SpaceX capsule, they're about to open the door, but it's taking too long.
It's because there's a monster in there. Don't open the door. Don't do it.
To
get her okay. Something about gases.
Yeah. Internet gases.
Internet gases. That's a big problem nowadays. Yeah.
Internet gas gets you every time. Yeah.
That's a huge problem. Worse than COVID.
Internet gas shit. World Health Organization's got a dedicated internet page for internet gas.
Do they have a solution then?
You gotta have a new antivirus in our computers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh
I
God.
still don't know what I'm doing. Oh boy.
So let's do a. Who would you use in a dream project? Like writer, penciler, inker, colorist. If you could use anybody, living or dead,
I'd get Keanu Reeves in.
to letter it.
To write it. Of course, yeah, to letter it and write it. I'd like to see his skills as a letterer. Freehand, of course. None of this
No,
digital
no way.
shit. You'd have to actually do it by hand. Get that for $5 a page. I'm sure he'd do it.
He's got nothing better to do right now.
Oh yeah. He's not doing anything else. Sod it. He can come and letter my book. I'll pay him $5 a page. I'm generous.
You think the book will sell better if he lettered it?
Fuck me. If I had Keanu Reeves on my book, I'd make $500,000. Guaranteed. If all he did was just the lettering and he signed some books for it. £500,000. No problemo. In fact, sod it. All he'd need to do is just put his name on the credits. I'll do the lettering and I'll pay him.
Ghost lettering.
Ghost lettering by Keanu Reeves. I might put that on my book anyway. I'll just put that on the inside. Ghost lettering by Keanu Reeves. See if anyone spots it.
I would love to see Tommy Wiseau making writing an Avengers story.
Who?
Tommy Wiseau, the guy from The Room.
No.
You don't know The Room? Yeah, that will be hilarious. Hilarious.
Yeah, I saw that recently. Good movie.
The Room? You saw The Room?
I watched what's his name? I always forget his name.
With
He
James
was
Franco.
in this. Yeah, James Franco. Yeah, his movie based on how The Room came together and all that. And I didn't expect that, and I thought the disaster artist was about something else entirely, but it was about The Room, and I thought it was excellent.
Yeah.
Then I just had to watch The Room, the actual movie, and man, that's funny.
Yeah, super funny. That's amazing.
I know I'd get to do the letters page.
Who's that?
Brie Larson.
Brie Larson.
No.
Oh yeah.
She could answer all the negative comments by saying,
Man.
if you're going to leave a negative comment, just don't.
It's funny. She's on YouTube now. She has like 4 videos, and
yeah.
I think she's got more. She's got more dislikes than likes.
Yeah. She should try some of that internet gas. I'll get her sorted out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sniff it.
Yeah. She just needs to write a comic.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, she could ghostwrite a comic. Just get someone else to write a comic and put her name on it. To see if I had Keanu Reeves doing the ghost lettering and Brie Larson doing the ghost writing, I'd be on for £1 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people will buy it just to burn it.
Yeah. That's a bit harsh. I like Keanu.
No.
Oh dear. What a mess.
So what was the question, Pete?
If you could have any team, living or dead, who would be like your dream team?
I know what Russ gonna say, so say it, Russ.
Yeah, well, you see, I can't have somebody else do the art, can I? How can I do that? Is this for my book, or is this for any book? Just a book that I'd like to buy, the dream book I'd like to buy.
Well, let's do a book based off of your character first, but then
come
just
on.
any character.
Either of the Buscema brothers with a backup,
Yeah.
with a backup by Stanley and Kirby.
Ooh la la.
What a book that would be, and it could be done in black and white, so I wouldn't need a colorist. and Joe Sinnott would be doing all the inks. The backup might be done by Palmer, but Joe Sinnott would do all the inks. There you go, fantastic.
Oh yeah. In
What
my
about you,
case,
Mario?
Ross Andrew.
Yeah, he's good.
Gene Colan. One of the two. Gene Colan or Ross Andrew.
Yeah.
Man, my favorite Spider-Man is from Ross. My favorite Punisher. My favorite everything. Ross Andrew for sure. Yeah, or anyone from the Conan books. Anyone.
I always used to look at Gene Colan's work in the comics and think, damn, if I inked it, it would look so much better. It's one of those artists that like they get the wrong person to ink them.
He's one of my favorites. He's
he's fantastic. I mean, even his Howard the Duck stuff was a lot of fun.
That I don't know. I know his work for with the Tomb of Dracula and Daredevil, mostly.
Oh, I missed a couple of comments. Okay, let's see. Hamill pass revoked. Says it came from the radio. Ghost co-letter. Yes. And then Salazar. Hey, Salazar. Is that the infamous Marv?
Yeah.
Brie Larson is my favorite YouTuber now.
Jose says, Disaster Area, the band, Douglas Adams. Was that actually from one of his books? Disaster Area was a band? I gotta look that up now. Brie Larson is my favorite YouTuber now. It's true. You gotta listen to Frank. Brie Larson is the future of YouTube. Whatever happened to Brie? I loved her in Community, and then she vanished. I don't get that. I never watched Community.
Any book, Isha on Touring Inks, Tim Burton on story, Vincent Price on the ads.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's good. That's funny.
Side reference. Okay. I love Douglas Adams. He's a great writer. He passed away too. I never really. Okay, laughing and crying on something you've read. Fiction. Go.
Hmm?
Have you ever laughed something you read, or have you ever
Laughed
cried
out loud.
at something you
I cried.
read?
I cried.
Yeah, I guess it would laugh out loud. Yeah.
But first time I read Lord of the Rings, when the king died, the Ronin or whatever it was, the horse tribe, and they'd all got together, and he was on the battlefield, and his niece showed herself after one of the Black Knights had put him down, and he died on the battlefield. And that I actually had a tear in my eye on the train going to work. That made me that got me all teary. And then right at the end of the book as well, I kind of got a bit teared up at the end of the book. Laughing out loud. No, not really. Not that I can. Not that I can remember. Not a moment. I think I have laughed out loud, but not that I can remember.
I know for a fact when I was reading Douglas Adams, I read Restaurant at the End of the Universe and all that, Hitchhiker's Guide, the whole Fifth of G. I don't even know what it was. Thanks for the fish. Goodbye and thanks for the fish, or
thanks for all the fish. Yeah, so long and thanks for all the fish.
Oh. Yeah, right. Douglas Adams is genius writer, and I never laughed so hard reading a novel as I did with reading his work. As far as crying or a tear, definitely there were two. I think one was Marvel and one was DC. Kingdom Come with DC was just a moving story, really well done. And Marvels for Marvel. That was Alex Ross. I think one was Mark Waid and one was I'm forgetting.
Kingdom Come was Mark Waid.
Yeah.
Okay, Kingdom Come was Mark Waid, and Marvels was Kurt Busiek, I believe.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I got a tear in my eye when I was a kid when I saw. You remember Rom Space Knight?
Rom. Love Rom.
One of my favorite. Yeah, the old one. The new one, I hate it. I think the reboot is awful. For all the bad reasons. Yeah. So I got a tear in my eye when he became human again. There was a story that he became human again, and then
I'm a real boy.
To lose his something like that. Yeah, and that was the only time that comic made me a little bit sentimental. And laughing. No, I don't think so.
I used to read Viz occasionally. Okay. That made me laugh out loud. Did you get Viz in the States?
I've seen a couple copies. Yeah.
Yeah, that was quite coarse. I think I'm being polite when I say that. Actually, it was very rude. So yeah, Roger Melly, the man on the telly, bollocks. And then there was Fat Slags, and then there was Buster Gonad, the man with the infeasibly large bollocks. He used to carry him around in a in a wheelbarrow. He used to put his nuts in the wheelbarrow and wander around with them. It's like very coarse humor, very, very adult Beano. I think that made me laugh out loud.
Obviously, Mad Magazine. I'm sure I chuckle over that stuff. But not Brand F by Marvel, which was like the parody of all its superhero stuff back in the day.
Yeah. I think I remember some of that.
You
There
know,
was some very good art on it, though.
yeah.
Mm.
You know, not everything was a gem, but I definitely enjoyed it. You know, it was like, oh, here's Marvel poking fun at itself. I thought that was refreshing. You know.
Mm.
Oh, so we have a very critical question in the chat. So who's
Yeah.
winning the 1,000 subs race?
Well, that would be you, Peter.
Oh,
That would be you.
Oh.
That, and there was no underhand tactics in starting 200 ahead of me at all. None whatsoever.
I think you're catching up though. I believe I'm like 733 last I looked.
Yeah. You're way ahead. Way ahead.
And you're 500 and what now?
542. Anybody in the chat?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you're
Go sub my channel now.
catching up.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah.
There will actually.
You
I've not had much on the channel for the last couple of weeks. I've got my final Draw the Marvel Way chapter to go on. I've also got some quick pencils from Only Death Can Save Us, and I'm going to start putting ink panels up. So I'm going to do like screen captures of my ink work, just on a panel by panel basis, so you can't see too much because I don't want to give the book away, obviously, so that people can follow the production of the book up until its release. So things are going to start happening next week in a big way.
Cool.
Great. Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's like my thinking behind the whole challenge between us is that I know, you know, getting eyes on your work, you know, more people will see how incredible your work is and subscribe to your channel, so you could beat me. So
no, we need to get up there. We need to both be up at 1,000, because you see, that's the thing, is it's not the subscriptions themselves, it's getting eyes on your work. So
true.
You know, once you get over the 1,000, as far as I'm aware, the algorithms change. But then after that, it's like when you get over 10,000, the algorithms change it again, and you're far more likely to, you know, turn up in someone's suggestions. I was talking to Jeff about it the other day, Jeff Lafferty, about it, and because he's got a bundle now, isn't he? He's like on 35,000 or something.
Yeah.
I tell you who else has done really well is Marsh. When I first started subscribing to Marsh, he was only on like he was I think he was trying to get to the 1,000, and now he's on like 5,500, 6,000 or something. It's like he's done so well. He does deserve it though, because he's such a creative power. Do you know what I mean? He just gets people together and gets things done. Very inspirational figure.
Yeah. Marsh has done. You know, like he's copied everything I've done, but done it better. No.
like Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
You know, he's probably doing a character just like Retro right now.
Just like Retro.
Just like Retro.
Just like Retro.
So are you interested, like, once you reach 1,000, you know, you can monetize videos and you know, once you reach 10,000, then you can do super chat, or, you know, like this.
I'm not interested in super chats.
Yeah.
I'm not interested in super chats. I'm not. That's not why I'm on YouTube. I'm literally on YouTube to share. The original idea was that I was going to share my working day, so that I was going to show what I was doing. But the trouble was I had so many jobs that I couldn't show people what I was doing because you know, you can't show them until it's launched. So I couldn't really do that, and I just wanted to connect with people so that I could sell them books, because I want to get my stories out there. I want people to have them, but to have more of that connection, like, you know, I go on about the way Stan Lee was back in the day, and he made everybody feel connected. And of course, I don't think that the mainstream companies are doing that anymore. I think that's where the indies are really picking up the slack. They're making comic book readers feel part of the process and feel like that they're part of it. It's far more of a community, and I don't like using that term because it is a business, it is an industry, but it's far more community sort of centered in the indie process. And having YouTube is a great tool to speak to people directly and for them to get an idea about what you're like. I mean, I've always enjoyed going to panels and having tables at conventions. I haven't done it that much, but when I have done it, it's always been great. And the greatest thing about it is having people interact with you. And that's the once you're on YouTube and you've got yourself a channel and a persona and people can see what's going on, there's a great way to interact and communicate with an audience and just with people who are interested. So that's why I'm on YouTube. I'm not on it to make a channel that makes money, which is just as well because I've only got 542 subscriptions. But but that's not why I'm there. So I'm not interested in super chats. Obviously, I'm not stupid. I will monetize my videos, but that's not why I'm here. So
right, yeah.
So,
but it's like anything that helps you in your business,
of
helps
course,
you,
yes,
reach out to more people, in turn, and.
Yeah, and that's not to say, if anybody, it's not to say I would never do super chats. I'm not stupid, but that's not my primary goal for YouTube.
Yeah.
But if it's certainly a sensible thing to do. If people want to give to you, I think the great thing about super chats, I suppose, it's very much like Patreon, where people give you money to reach a certain goal. But I think with YouTube, you're getting something back immediately because you're getting access to the process of whatever you're interested in. So if you're interested in a particular creator and their work and you enjoy their work, you get an insight into what they're doing and get to talk to them about it. You may even, in just communicating with that creator, have a small influence on it. And so it's that two-way thing.
Yep.
We need Keanu. Yeah, guest post. That would be good. Yeah. Come in. Okay, everyone, buy the book. Peace. And then he just leaves. In and out.
So it came from the Rio. Says Rick Jones. Why is it? Okay, Rick Jones' Bachelor Party by Peter David, on the whole, the funniest single issue I ever read. I haven't read that, but I love Rick Jones and
find it and read it
when they're together. Yeah, maybe I'll do a video where I read the issue. Yeah.
You just and you don't read it out loud. You just sat there. Read it. Oh, literally. Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
That page is funny. Wow.
Yeah. Just do the laugh out loud at that point. Yeah. Frank was right.
And Frank says Stanley did a lot of great things for the comic community. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. And
Miss
Mark, aka It Came from Rio, says get Keanu to guest post. I'll get him in one of the hangouts one day. Yeah. We could talk about comic writing.
Yeah, we've got some back channels we can get to Keanu, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Last time I was in the green room, with let's see. The last time I was in the green room, with Doctor Who.
Which one?
It was what's his name? I'm so shit with names. It was the crap one, the last one from the 80s. Sylvester McCoy, that's it. Actually, he wasn't the crap one. The crap one was Baker, wasn't it? Not Tom Baker.
Tom Baker?
No, Tom Baker's the best Doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was in there with him, and before that, I was in with Ace, the face from the A-Team, the original
Oh.
face,
Ah,
Oh, okay.
Starbuck,
yeah.
Yeah.
and the Doctor from the original Doctor from Star Trek: Next Generation. She's got a funny name. I can't remember.
Oh, okay.
Gates McFadden. That's it.
Right.
I shared a cup of coffee and a Danish with Gates McFadden in a green room. There you go.
So we got Colin
It
Baker.
was
We got
indeed
Dirk
Benedict.
Dirk
It was
Benedict.
indeed Dirk Benedict. No, Colin Baker owes me money. Fuck's sake.
Oh.
Colin Baker owes me money, and so does Keith. I can't remember his last name. He's dead.
Richards.
No, Keith Richards. Keith Richards doesn't owe me money. He always bought his own drugs. No, some guy, I can't remember his last name. He used to do impersonate. He used to do when you have a what's the word for it? I'm so shit at words. Yeah, he used to do puppets and stuff. Keith, what's his name? Oh, Keith. Orville the Duck. And
Orville the Duck.
You wouldn't know that because you're American. Orville the Duck and some other monkey thing. Anyway, I did some illustration work for a video for his, but he still didn't pay me, bastard.
Yeah. Yeah, the only Orville I know is that Star Trek ripoff show.
Yeah. Which is better than Star Trek.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah. You're right. It was Dirk Benedict. I spoke to Beverly. Yes, Beverly Crusher, Gates McFadden, and like I say, I had a coffee with her. Dirk just walked past me and gave me a big wink and a smile. I'm not sure if he was capable of doing more than that. I don't know how the plastic surgery went.
I don't know.
Keith Harris, that's it. The bastard owed me money. Then he died.
Well, I did hear that they're possibly planning to do another remake of Battlestar Galactica.
Oh no.
No.
Do you know what? They actually did that quite well.
Yes.
The TV series was really, really good.
I loved it.
That's maybe where a lot of our problems started, is that there were a few remakes of things that were quite good. And that was one of them. But everything since then has been pretty poor, isn't it?
That's the problem with everything now. Everything is remakes, bad remakes, and more remakes and bad remakes.
It's because there's no imagination left from the money people. They think that it's, or they're convinced by people that if we make a remake of this or do another installment of this franchise, we're bound to make money. But they haven't.
And then don't. They don't learn about the mistakes they are doing.
Yeah. They when they put money into new things. So.
Yeah. When they start using comic book ideas, then they run out of ideas.
That's true.
It is. Yeah, because even now the comic books are considered
money makers.
They're looked down upon by the arts. They're not a proper medium, are they? They've got this stigma about them. They're there for children. Unless, of course, you're in Europe. Okay, France and Spain I don't know about Spain, but I know France has got a really good comic book industry.
Yeah.
And Belgium, yeah. And then of course Japan as well.
Mhm.
Everybody reads comics
Yep.
in Japan,
And,
but for some,
sorry, Russ, sorry.
I'd say for some reason over here, it's it's just looked down on. It's sneered at, and to a degree in America it is as well. So there you go.
And Italy too. Italy, they love comics too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's so many fabulous artists come from Italy and Spain, comic book artists. So
I
even
think
just looking at people like the Buscema brothers, their background was Latino, wasn't it? Over in sort of that area of the world, and there's just something about that. I don't know. I've seen a lot of Spanish artists online that I marvel at their work. I really do.
yeah, definitely. It seems like the what is it, Philippines? I want to say, or maybe Spain, or is like phenomenal. Like if you like stuff like Brian Hitch, his art style. There's a lot of artists. I believe it's from the Philippines that I've seen come out of the blue that are doing amazing work similar to his style, and it's like, wow, it's just incredible.
Yeah, it's funny how some styles seem to be geographic in nature.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's obviously not geographic; it's cultural, but it's sort of there's different areas where certain styles seem to be more prominent than others.
That's
But you can see that in the UK as well. It's not particularly. It's not something that a lot of people do or used to do, is draw in the way that the American comics were drawn. So I suppose a perfect example of that would be when Brian Bolland did Batman Killing Joke and the other
right.
stuff he did for DC. If you look at that compared to the previous work that had come out, and it's just it is quite a difference. I don't know what it is. The way that Brian Bolland approached the page was that much different to the American way of doing things. And obviously there's a lot of crossover, but you can see sometimes those cultural differences come out.
Yeah, and it's like I think some of that is just him given a chance to work on a project where it wasn't a monthly deadline.
There is that as well, but just
yeah.
I mean, the nature of comic art from sort of the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s was that it was pulp. It was a
Right.
It was a conveyor belt, and you had draftsmen of excellent and varying qualities, but a lot of excellent draftsmen working really, really quickly, flat out, and getting work out. And it got to a point where it wasn't just about pumping it out. There was a flow. There was a real ability to these people to get the work done at pace, but still, quality. And it was quality art. It wasn't just quality draftsmanship. It was quality art. I suppose there may be a slower pace, although I mean, Brian Bolland cut his teeth in 2000 AD, didn't he? So that was a weekly, and he had to get 5 pages done every week for that. When he was doing like things like Judge Dredd and what have you, but I think it's just a different approach. Not everybody's the same, but it's a slightly different approach. Whereas I've always, as much as I've loved things like 2000 AD, and I love Brian Bolland's work, I'm just so impressed by it. It was always the American comics that caught my eye. It was always the Marvel really that did it for me.
Yeah, Marvel's always been splashier. And, like art style and approach, and DC was the more conservative company, more about the writers back in the day. But still amazing artists working there too.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
Just a different approach.
yeah.
It's why you must always have this book
How
on
to
your desk.
draw? Never heard of it.
Comics
Is that
from
new?
Marvel way.
Is it?
So you can draw comics like this. Rah.
Fantastic Four.
Or this.
Hey, you want to start pulling on comics, eh? Yeah.
Well, I'm not doing any proper art at the moment. I'm just sitting here talking.
I know.
I've done my list. That's it. I'm done for the night.
You done for the night. Awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh. Okay. Okay. I want to catching up with chat. Here we go. So Frank Salazar says, when we see the Only Death Can Save Us live action movie, and who will be the main star?
Well, in my scripting, I imagined it as either an animated or a CGI movie. You're never going to get a live action movie of this. I'd actually really like to see sort of like Batman '95, that kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
If you could animate it like that, I think that would be so cool. And the voice for Death would either be, oh god, I've got names again. I'm not very good at names. Who did Beowulf? The British actor. Can't remember his name.
No.
I'll kill your monster.
Don't know.
I'll look it up.
Okay.
Beowulf.
Is he British?
Oh yeah. Beowulf. Film.
The one with Angelina Jolie?
Yeah.
The animated...
Yeah. Great. I really enjoyed that film.
Yeah. Amazing.
That's Robert Zemeckis. I didn't know that. Ray Winston.
Oh, okay.
That is who I imagined as Death. Ray Winston. He's got a British accent. It's definitely a bit rough.
Was he the same actor who was in what was it? Oh, now I'm forgetting the name of it. Damn it. With Ben Gandhi, the actor who did Gandhi.
Ben Kingsley.
Ben Kingsley.
Ben Kingsley was the guy who did Gandhi.
Oh, what's the name of the film? Beast.
Yeah. Sexy Beast.
Sexy Beast. Yes. I think that was him. Yeah, I think that was him.
Yeah.
So yeah, Death would be gruff like that. He would have, like Ray Winston. He would have a good vocabulary, but still have that gruff East End voice. So
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but no, it's going to be a comic. So there you go. You'll have to read it in Ray Winston's voice in your mind.
For the Sim Killer, Sam Elliott. I love that guy.
Oh, Sam Elliott. Yes.
Yeah.
He's getting on a bit now, don't he?
Sorry?
A little bit.
Oh, which Sam Elliott?
He's getting older.
Isn't there two Sam Elliott?
No, the guy who did that movie with Patrick Swayze.
Is it
the one
is
that
it
he
Sam
was
Elliott with the moustache? The one that was in
mustache.
Ghost Rider?
Yes.
Right.
Yes,
okay. I love Sam Elliott. Yes.
That one. Yeah. And for retro?
Well, he's not old, so Matt Dillon with a Brooklyn accent.
Hey,
Matt Dillon, yeah.
Matt Dillon. Matt Dillon. No, Matt Damon. Matt Dillon.
Matt Dillon, yeah.
Matt Dillon,
Matt
yeah.
Damon. Where's my family?
Dude.
Yeah.
Okay, catching up with chat. I once sat next to, I guess he met.
Yeah. Who's William Catt?
William Catt, the greatest American hero, at an airport. Lackluster encounter is all I can say. The greatest American hero is the House 2. You ever see House 2, the movie? The second story?
House 2. No, I saw the first one. Fucking hell. That's an obscure film, isn't it? House 2, the second story. Although a wonderful name. I would imagine Keanu Reeves might have thought that one up.
As the greatest American hero.
Mm.
He wrote that, I think.
Right. I think it's time for me to leave.
What time is it?
9:20. Well, we've been going 2 hours.
2 hours, yeah. Awesome.
If you want to plug where people can find you, Russ.
You can find me at my YouTube channel, which is very important that you subscribe to, because I'm in a race with the sexy Peter Palmiotti for subscribers.
That's right.
You can find me at Comic Book Black Belt on YouTube. You can find me at russleach.com or comicbookblackbelt.com. It'll take you to the same place. You can find out about my book, onlydeathcansavus.com. That's Only Death Can Save Us. And there you can sign up to the Indiegogo, which is in preview at the moment. I'm picking up email addresses, and that will start the campaign on the 1st of September, hopefully out to everybody before Christmas. And you can also find me on the Twitter, on the Fleecebook, over on the Parler, and I'm on Instagram as well. So come find me, have a chat.
Very, very cool. And Marv Artwork, otherwise known as Mario, where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram. I'm doing the Sim Killer. So that's it. That's where I am. Instagram and Twitter. And come and leave a message. We can hang out if you want. Talk about comics and have some fun.
Awesome. And of course, everybody knows me. I'm Peter Palmiotti. The only place to find me is on YouTube. Otherwise, you have no access whatsoever. But thank you all for coming on the show today. This was fun.
That was good fun.
Thanks everybody in the chat.
Yeah, thanks for chat.
Yeah, be safe, everybody.
Yeah. Yep. So take care. Until next time.